Alright, today we're going to do something a little different. Have Ken Gallihers Bugout. He has used it a little. It's pretty much a brand new knife. A blue screw set. It's everything but pivot screws from blades we love. And I'm going to put on a set of Rogue Bladeworks carbon fiber scales. This will just be the way I do it. I don't know if some of you might do it different. I'll go ahead and get this stuff unpackaged so that, yep, these pretty much look like the G10 ones I have of Mike's. So let's go ahead and get started. And hopefully I don't run into any problems with this. Really haven't had any problems taking any Benchmades apart in the past. There's an awful lot of thread lock or something on this one screw though, or whatever it is. Go ahead and keep those separate. Wow, that pivot screw is loose. I didn't even have to use a driver on that. And guys, I may or may not talk through the whole video. You know, I know there isn't a whole lot to say. It's more of a watching thing than an actual talking thing. There we go. That's half of it disassembled. Go ahead and put it back together now. Of course. Well, since I went ahead and came out anyway, we'll go ahead and put a couple of the other screws in loose. So I'm not trying to keep that together all at the same time. We have our 2 clip screws right here. That'll be enough to keep it still. Pull the other washer back into place, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and leave this out since I don't need it right this minute. I do have to do the other side scale first. There we go. All right, now it's fully seated. Get just the tiniest little dab of Loctite on there. Don't want to go crazy with it. I don't know if Ken is going to want to take this back apart or not ever. But just in case he does, I don't want it to be a difficult process, but at the same time I also want to make sure these short little screws they use don't end up falling out. Should looks pretty good with the blue screws in there. And as you guys already saw, that is the harder of the two scales to do, because you have to, like what happened with me, the blade came out when I went to take tension off the axis lock. And that is what one side looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and get the other side done. And as you can see, we're at about 10 minutes. And I'm sure you guys have seen an install of these somewhere before. If not, this is what the difference of the inside of the scales looks like. We'll stick this back one on first since it's trying to give me a hard time. Oh, maybe that was why it actually had a little burr inside there. Yep, that was it. Same thing on this side now. Surprisingly, there really wasn't much any oil on the pivot screw at all. Maybe at some point in time too, I'll do a total Benchmade teardown with the axis lock. It's not nearly as bad as you might think to get back together. Yep, as you can see, the action's pretty good. I don't know how well I can catch this. The blade's nice and centered now. With the pivot screw tightened down, and it does not have any blade play. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the Loctite do its job. It's good. So we'll go ahead and get our clip on here, and that'll be it. Guys, always remember to just use moderate pressure when you're tightening these little screws down. That's why I put just the tiniest little bit of Loctite on each one. When it cures in 24 hours, it will hold all those screws in there. But there we have it. It's what it looks like with blue and carbon fiber. Looks pretty good. That's it. 18 minutes. Doing it in video form. Probably would have taken a few minutes less had I not been videoing it. This is Ken Gallihers Bugout. It's all set up now. I'm going to go ahead and let the Loctite dry. And by tomorrow morning it'll be good. 24 hours from now. And I should be done testing his lightweight pair 3, and I'll be able to get all this stuff back to him. So, appreciate it, Ken. There you go. Here's your knife. Looks awesome. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.